village of Landis Valley is a collection of buildings dating back to the 1800s, some of which the workers describe as
creepy. This building can feel very creepy at that point in time. It feels very unusual. You feel you're suddenly not alone. At the same time, you have no idea who's here.
This was an actual town turned into a museum by the Landis brothers. At its heart is a building with many stories to tell.
This hotel was a post office. We know the hotel served as a polling place, but it's also a place where people local could come for a meal, for a drink. It was a place where they could exchange news, read newspapers.
But history isn't the only thing found here.
You'll hear footsteps walking up and down the upstairs hallway. They're men's footsteps, as in someone in heavy boots walking up and down the upstairs hallway, pacing.
When the site is quiet, that's when odd occurrences begin. One of the most disturbing is the repeated sounds of a young child coming from the basement.
The basement is creepy. It is a creepy place, okay? The basement itself is always about 5 to 10 degrees colder than the hallway that you walk down to get to it.
The Landis Hotel isn't the only building with paranormal residents. One board member is convinced there's more that he can't explain.
When I passed the tin shop behind me, I caught something out of the right side, just like a peripheral vision kind of thing, and I looked over and I saw an image, all white, floating down the steps. I just kind of dismissed it that, okay, maybe it was headlights from a car or some type of reflection. But then I thought about the detail in the dress and I thought, you know, this has to be some type of ghost.
If you want to visit a museum with more than its share of stories, Landis Valley might be your next and final stop.
You've seen the buildings and you've heard their stories. Now it's time for you to decide. For Haunted Lancaster, I'm Peter Taraborelli.